Far from cities, far from people, scattered across oceans and hidden in quiet corners of the world, exist places few have seen, and fewer still remember. These are not islands of paradise, but lonely sentinels of stone. Wind-beaten, sea-worn, silent, this is a journey to the loneliest rocks on Earth. 1. Ball's Pyramid, Australia. Far out in the Tasman Sea, about 20 kilometers from Lord Howe Island, there's a giant spike of rock rising straight from the water, Ball's Pyramid. It's 562 meters tall, the highest volcanic stack on Earth, and it stands completely alone. No beaches, no shelter, just sharp cliffs and endless ocean all around. It's not easy to get there. Few people ever do. But somehow, against all odds, life found a way. Deep in its cracks lives the Lord Howe stick insect, a creature once thought to be extinct. No one expected to find it there, surviving quietly on this lonely rock. It's a strange, beautiful reminder that even in the most forgotten places, life can hold on. 2. Rockall, Atlantic. About 300 kilometers off the coast of Scotland, a small, windswept rock rises from the vast Atlantic. Just 25 meters wide and 21 meters tall, Rockall is barely more than a bump in the ocean, but it's famous for being one of the loneliest places on Earth. Constantly battered by waves and storms, Rockall is almost impossible to reach and even harder to stay on. There's no shelter, no soil, no life, just stone and sea. Yet this tiny outcrop has sparked tension, with England, Ireland, and Iceland all laying claim to it. In the middle of nowhere, Rockall is a reminder that even the smallest, most forgotten places can matter. 3. Bishop Rock, UK. Off the southwest tip of England, near the Isles of Scilly, stands Bishop Rock, a narrow slab of stone rising from the sea. It's best known as the world's smallest island with a building on it, a title once recognized by the Guinness Book of Records. Perched on this lonely rock is a 19th century lighthouse, built to guide ships through one of the most treacherous stretches of ocean around Britain. Surrounded by waves and wind, Bishop Rock feels like the edge of the world, a place where human effort clings to the sea, defying the elements with a single beam of light. 4. Stack Rock, Wales. Off the rugged coast of Pembrokeshire, Stack Rock stands alone in the sea, a solitary island of stone with a forgotten past. In the 19th century, it was transformed into a military fort, its walls built to defend the coastline. But the guns have long since gone silent. Now abandoned, the fort sits weathered and empty, surrounded by waves and gulls. Nature has begun to reclaim it, softening the edges of its once powerful presence. Stack Rock is a place where history lingers in silence, a fortress without a war, alone in the tides. 5. Koh Tapu, Thailand. Rising from the calm waters of Phang Nga Bay, near Phuket, Koh Tapu is one of Thailand's most iconic sights. Its narrow limestone pillar seems to defy gravity, jutting straight out of the sea. It became world famous after appearing in a James Bond film, earning the nickname James Bond Island. Tourists now come from all over to see it, but Koh Tapu itself remains unchanged, a single, silent tower surrounded by water. Despite its fame, it stands alone, untouched by the noise of the world. A monument not just to beauty, but to solitude. 6. Totem Rock, Antarctica. In the frozen waters near the South Shetland Islands, Totem Rock rises like a sculpture carved by nature itself. Towering above the icy sea, its weathered shape resembles a giant, silent figure, watching over a world of snow, wind, and water. Surrounded by cold, endless ocean and the emptiness of Antarctica, Totem Rock feels almost otherworldly. There is no life here, no shelter, just a solemn monument in a place where silence reigns. It stands as a frozen sentinel, untouched and alone at the edge of the earth. 7. Bouvet Island, South Atlantic Ocean. Set deep in the South Atlantic, thousands of kilometers from the nearest land, Bouvet Island is often called the most remote island on Earth. Covered in glaciers and surrounded by stormy seas, it's a place almost no one ever visits. An uninhabited volcanic island cloaked in ice, Bouvet is bleak, wind-battered, and utterly alone. There are no trees, no buildings, just rock, snow, and silence. It's a forgotten corner of the world, where time seems to pause, and the only voices belong to wind and waves. 8. Elliðaey, Iceland. Off the southern coast of Iceland, Elliðaey floats in the cold Atlantic, a green, grassy island surrounded by steep cliffs and restless waves. It looks almost surreal, with a single white house standing alone near the edge, the only mark of human presence. There are no roads, no neighbors, no noise, just wind, sea, and sky. The house, long empty, has sparked endless rumors, but its silence speaks louder. On Elliðaey, the world feels distant. It's a place of pure solitude, where loneliness doesn't feel heavy, it just is. 9. Sail Rock, Russia. Along the Black Sea coast of Russia, near the village of Prskovievka, a strange, slender wall of stone rises from the shore, Sail Rock. It stands nearly vertical, 25 meters tall but only a meter thick, like a stone sail frozen in time. Shaped by wind and sea, it looks impossibly delicate, yet it has stood for centuries. There's no island, no shelter, just this lone slice of earth, jutting from the coast like a forgotten monument. Silent and unmoving, Sail Rock holds its place between land and sea, caught in eternal stillness. In a world full of noise and movement, these lonely rocks remind us of something deeper, of silence, stillness, and time measured not in moments, but in centuries. Whether lost in icy waters, hidden by tides, or standing quietly in fame, each one holds a story written by wind, sea, and solitude. They may seem forgotten, but in their isolation, they become unforgettable.